Hopefully we're okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I do not know what to do with YouTube. Every time I start a live stream, it'll switch. I'm in the YouTube studio part of YouTube, and every time I start a YouTube live stream, it switches to the Japanese one. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Okay, let's get this big and ready. Hi, good evening, Hairu. Hi everyone. Taking off my glasses because they're embarrassing. Hi guys. Thank you for coming tonight. Okay, we're good. Hi, Koichi. Hi, Angela. Hi, Nashimi. Oh, hi, Mio. I'm so sorry for the delay. Looks like I was 5 minutes late. I started on time, but as soon as I pressed OK, it switched to the Japanese Monster Hunter live stream that I have coming up, and I don't know why. And every time I click start, it would kind of, I don't know, bug out, and then switch to the other one. Oh, hi, Bliss. Hi, Tsuji. Hi, Fujiyasu. Oh, hi, you're doing your cleaning job now while watching my live stream? Thank you. How's work? Really? Thank you. I put it onto the setting that you told me. When you put it on that setting, does it lower the quality or does it just delay it? Hi, Saitama Sensei. Hi guys, so today we won't be playing Monster Hunter even though I super want to play. Today will be a free talk. The topic, well, I did a Japanese one 2 days ago and it was just basically just talking with the chat. What did we talk about? We talked about music and all the embarrassing things I did as a kid. Which, Madby, I thought you changed it tomorrow night for a second. I was like, no, I napped so I can stay up for... No! Hi, Madby, thank you for coming. No. I would hate to cancel. I hate canceling on people so much. So I make sure that my schedule is set. Takonori. Hi, Takonori. Hi. Hello. The future. How did you get better in Japanese? Suffering. I know it's not a good answer, but I worked at a company where everyone spoke Japanese, and I don't know, I just suffered. It's kind of a boring story. Hi, how was your hiking? Oh, it was really fun. My legs are still super sore, so once I finish this live stream, I'll go take a hot bath. But it was really fun. I went with one of my friends who is also an actress, an AV actress. Mattemashita, Lovejoy Sensei. Hi! And Nashi, yo, my friend and I recently discovered your stuff. It rocks, but it led to an argument about your hair. Sometimes it looks red and brown or blonde. Oh, that's a really fun argument. So, it just has to do with the lighting. I do not dye my hair. I dyed my hair maybe once as a kid. I had a scene phase. You can make fun of me for it. It's okay. I have a lot of secondhand embarrassment, even though it was me. So, I guess firsthand embarrassment. But my hair is, I guess it's strawberry blonde, but it just depends on the lighting. I don't dye my hair at all. Have you heard the new Bodum After Midnight track? I don't know what that is. Midday over here, it's difficult to catch lives, normal. So on Easter Monday one is great for me. Oh, it's Easter. It's Easter Monday. Hi, Faraz. Any new gym scenes in the work? Gym scenes. Do you think I could fit with a gym scene? I'm kind of a chubby, not kind of, I am a chubby actress, so I would love that. More than a gym scene, I want to do the wrestling ones. I love that so much. I want to jump into the ring and then do some lesbian stuff really badly. Bless. Wait, hold on one second. Above Bless is Angela. I became a fan of yours after seeing your interviews and also your work. Oh, thank you. So actually, I'm doing an overhaul on my interview series on changing the way I do it. I think I'm going to start doing it 15-minute segments, but 2 parts for every person I interview, and then kind of maybe separating serious questions and then more erotic questions in a part 1, part 2, but I haven't decided. I actually teamed up with someone and we're going to kind of change the way I do things. So please expect better quality and more questions per guest. And Bless says, scene phase. Hey, we've all been there. Bless, did you have a scene phase? Oh god. Not everyone was there. It was just the weird kids, right? It was us. Aren't you made with love and joy with Urara Kanon? Yes, I interviewed her. She'll be the next episode. So I wanted to give her a really nice number for her interview. So the episode number 25 will be Urara Kanon. I actually worked with her in in a recent film. Hold on one second. What did Tsuji say? Tsutsuji says, my hair seems to depend on the time of year as well. Oh, mine too. So in the summer, well, not so much in Japan, but in my hometown in California. So there's a lot of sunlight, especially in the summer, and it'll turn like a really, like, I don't have anything, but like an actual blonde. And then in the winter, it goes kind of like more brownish reddish. My dad is redheaded, and my mom, when she was younger, she had my color hair, but I think she dyes her hair brown now, and it's more brownish than anything. When I was a kid, I had like platinum blonde hair. Ronnie. Oh, hi, Ronnie. Good evening. Selamat malam. Does your hair naturally ever bleach in the sunlight? Yes. Yeah, so it does that. I like the way you spelled wrestling. Pro wrestling. Why did you spell it that way, Hairu? I want to do JV Pro Wrestling. Oh my god, I turned red. I love the way you spelled that. Was that on purpose? Because I really love that. Where can we listen to your podcast with Natsuki? Oh, so I'm going to... did that guy... So, I don't think my producer responded yet, but the podcast I did with Natsuki was just like a test round, like an audition. So they wanted me to be the MC on their podcast. And Natsuki showed up kind of as my audition guest, and just to see how I would do on the spot. I didn't even know it was an audition, so I don't know if that will be broadcasted, because it was kind of on the fly, and I didn't have any questions prepared. I just asked Natsuki what I wanted to ask her. But I do want to interview her on the video series, and then professionally on the podcast once it's all set up. Faraz says, I was waiting for you to cosplay on a new video. Oh, I really want to start cosplaying. If you guys have any characters that you recommend, please let me know, because I will take it. Like, I really want to start cosplaying. Bless was a goth kitty kid for ages. Oh no! I love it. I love it so much. I want to see it someday. I contacted my mom and asked if she had any emo photos of me, but she never got back to me, which makes me kind of worried. I don't know if she's just not checking her mail or whatever. Most athletic male co-stars are saying, oh, Isedon, Hiro, you really know your stuff. Isedon is ripped. I mean, the guy I interviewed, Kuroda Yuto, he's ripped. Who's more ripped? But Isedon is like beautiful, like a Greek statue ripped, and then Kuroda-san is like I don't know, like a badass kind of ripped. Like there's like beautifully ripped, and then there's like badassly ripped. Hi. Can't wait for it to be released. I'm big fans of it. Thank you. I love Urara-kan. She was so fun to work with. Like, I don't know, like one way to describe her personality is like very kiddish, but in a good way, not like bad talking her. Like she's just like dancing on set all the time, like to idol music, but it's not playing, it's all in her head. So she's like, sticky, 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 She's like, Jin, let's dance together. I'm like, no. Hold on, I want to read these in order. Hold on 1 second. Shadow says, oh, well, I'm here for a live one. Hi, Shadow. I like your, hold on. I like your, what is that, icon? Who is that? Is that, my eyesight's really bad, so it looks like someone from Phoenix, right? But I'm not sure. I saw the Zinra interview, and it's cool to see the human side of one of my favorites. Tyranitar is awesome too. I love Tyranitar, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the Zinra interview. They put that together really well. They asked some really nice questions. So Hairu, you're right. Isedan is like the only people who's ever ekibened me. I think Wolf, there's a guy named Wolf who's one of my favorite people to work with. I think he could, but he's never done it. I've only been ekibened on set like 3 times, and it blew my mind, because like I'm always picking people up, and like when I do lesbian films, like I'll ekibend other women. So being ekibend for the first time, I was like, and it felt so good. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get banned, so I'm gonna stop this conversation, but 1 versus 1, me and the ring, June. I don't know, I feel like I could take you. Like, I would love to wrestle you. I feel like I could win. Oh, thank you! Nobutan, thank you! ありがとうございます。今日は英語の配信で申し訳ないけど、ありがとうございます。スバチャで。Let me read up go up a little bit. I want to make sure I read everyone's comment. Hold on. Ronnie says, Kananada is super cute. Yes, she is. Les says, I can always throw the attire back on. Oh, What are you gonna dye your hair? I like your black hair though. Although I'm not sure if it is black. It might be dark brown. Please, I feel like 90s kids suffered so bad with this even. When you say 90s kids, do you mean like us, like the people who were born in the 90s? Like I'm 96. Are we still 90s kids? But the scene phase, like, Madvi, were you like me? Like, I thought it was so cool. I thought, like, I remember, like, just saving photos from, like, Photo Bucket. Do you remember Photo Bucket? Like, it was before Tumblr, right? Like, just a little bit before Tumblr. And just being like, wow, these people are so cool. And now I look at it, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll go down a bit. Shadow says the icon is Yomu Konpaku from the Toho game. Oh, not a Phoenix Wright character. I share a Discord server with Zenra and a couple of his article writers too. They're also people. Oh, well, I only spoke with someone. I think in their username was like Mango, and they were really nice on Twitter. Your brain got melted on the coaster. Yes, that was with Nojima. My brain actually got melted. Like, I wasn't saying that to like for people to buy the DVD or anything. Like, I was actually sorry. I kept apologizing to the director because they're like, oh, so in this scene I'd like you to do this, and if you could do this, it'd make for a great scene. Also, I need you to say these lines. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And then the scene starts and I'm just like, I don't speak English or Japanese. Madvia, I don't mean to sound pushy or every live stream. Oh, you're not at all. So I actually started a team and started delegating. Like, I used to do everything like by myself, so I didn't have time to like move forward on merch because I would like make the vector file and then like contact the shirts and then receive the shirts, and they weren't very good quality, so I started delegating different parts of my workload to other people. So the merch is coming up. Also, I want to keep it a surprise, but Madvia, I have something really, really cool coming in the works that I'm super excited about. So just hold on a little bit because they're coming soon. I wish I could tell you because I finalized it today, but I want it to be a surprise. But Madvi, you're so sweet. Thank you for asking. Photo bucket. Hi, Ryoka. Hi, Jun. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Pero no puedo hablar en español. ¿Por qué? Ahora es I don't know how to say live stream. Un live stream de inglés. Okay, we're done with that because I can't speak Spanish to save my life. I dated a Mexican guy once and he taught me so much Spanish, and like his parents didn't speak English at all, so whenever I hung out with him, I actually lived with him for a long time. We just spoke Spanish every day, so I was like, yeah, I can speak Spanish. And then I moved to Japan and I never used Spanish, so now I'm like, I can't speak Spanish. Mr. Moore, I just read your Zenra interview. Nice interview, but I have a question. So basically, industry in Japan is not believe foreigner can be a part of their industry, or at least improve their industry. I don't think so. I think most of the negative, I've never been told like by anyone in the industry like you don't belong here. Like actually they're like, oh my god, I'm so happy that we get to film with you, like because you're fluent in Japanese and you have like they always say like you have a wide variety of looks. Like I can play young, not too young, but like I can still play like a college character, and then I could also play like a mom. So I get told that, and also they're just really happy that I could speak Japanese, and also that I really like Japanese fetishes. A lot of things that appear in like manga. So I've never been told by anyone in the industry that I don't belong here, but I am sometimes like made fun of by people outside of the industry, because when you think of like JAV, then you think of like Japanese actresses, but like personally, I think it's more like Japanese AV is more so like it's set by the kind of play and style and lighting and the way they film it and the the scripts themselves. And I'm not taking roles from any Japanese person. Like I can only play a certain, like all of my friends in the industry can play like Japanese mom, Japanese sister, Japanese, I don't know, like any family member, right? And I can only play like the American, like so I'm not taking anything from the industry, but I really do want to improve it, and I would love to get rid of the censorship. And I interview a lot of people in the interview and talk to a lot of people on set, and nobody wants the censorship. Like no one in the industry is like, yeah, let's cover everything up. Let's cover up all of our hard work. But it's a legal aspect, and I'm talking way too much for one question, so I'm going to get down a little bit. Let's go down. Hello again. Oh, hi, I'd love to have gotten into the industry. It looks so much better than Western stuff. I'm always tempted to try shooting the style of a video. That would be so cool. So like everyone has different preferences, right? Like I know some people who are like, I could not ever get into JAB, and then other people are like, I can only enjoy JAB, and then there's like super big brain people who are like, I like both. But for me, I can't get into Western stuff, but it doesn't mean that Western stuff is bad. It just means that June Lovejoy doesn't like Western stuff. That's all it means. And it'd be really cool if I would love to see more people abroad kind of copying, not copying has like a negative connotation, but kind of mimicking or taking inspiration from the way that people in Japan film, do their lighting, do their acting. It's just fun. Why are your videos not tagged as white? They are. They're tagged as like a Hakujin Jouyu. Hakujin means white person, and then Jouyu means actress. Sometimes, I don't know why sometimes they don't always tag it. But a lot of Japanese fans are like, oh, Jin, like they don't, they ask me if I'm like half Japanese, and I'm like, do you see this honker? Like, big as hell, right? Like, I'm not Japanese. So sometimes even Japanese fans are like, oh, but you don't have the like white actress tag. And I'm like, I don't decide what tags go on my work. Mad V says, I class 90s kids all the way up to 98. I cannot with you. I used to do the same thing, saving photos, but with Queen now. I used to do, oh god, I used to save like super cringy quotes, and like when Tumblr came out, it just made everything worse. Like I had like a sad blog and then like a normal blog, and on my sad blog I would like repost like rain photo, like gifs of like falling rain, and I was like, this is so deep. Shadow Chasers, hi Omega, have you watched any anime lately? I think the most recent anime I watched was probably Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, no, I finished BNA on Netflix. That was the most recent. BNA was really good. I liked it. It wasn't like, oh, I'll watch it again, but if season 2 comes out, yeah, I'll watch it. Beastars, I watch Beastars. I'm not a furry, but you can call me a furry, it's fine. Like, and one more, what else did I watch? I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know the English title. It's the one with like all the curses and stuff. Mad V, you're so sweet to me. I love you. Ronnie, will you do a live stream free talk with Shikyakane? So it won't be a free talk. We're actually going to watch the film that we made together with Vivian. Of course, we're not going to play it on YouTube, like no audio or anything. But we're going to watch it, and then because I haven't watched it yet, neither have she. But we're going to watch it for the first time together, and then kind of like comment on different scenes. It'll probably be an only Japanese live stream. Like I'll try and comment. I'll try to respond in English as much as I can, but she's going to be streaming on her Twitch cast. I don't know if that's the right word in English, but she's going to be streaming at the same time I'll be streaming, but we're basically streaming like the same thing. And if I speak English, then her fans who are her live stream, which is 100% only Japanese, I feel like it'll make things kind of harder to enjoy. So that'll probably be a Japanese language only event. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, okay. Funny, Japanese questions come up for me sometimes as well. I don't understand where from. Right? Like, I'm not even saying like, oh, I look half Japanese. I look nothing like a half Japanese. But even people in the industry is like, oh, your mom's Japanese, right? And I'm like, no, what? No. My mom is like super, super tall. Like, I don't, that sounds gross to say about my mom, but like huge, like bazonkers. I was like waiting as a kid, like, when am I going to get those? And I never did. So my mom is crazy tall. My little sister, she's 10 years younger than me. She's crazy. She's taller than me. All of my siblings are taller than me. And I hate it. It's probably because I'm vegan and I don't drink milk. Pusoido. Hi, Pusoido. Imran, your message got blocked. Please don't post really graphic things in my YouTube chat because I include them right here, and I want to archive this video later. And if you have too graphic of a comment, it'll get my channel in trouble. So please just make it like a good environment for everyone. when the wardrobe goes off, I had to include myself. She's definitely right. Like no. I never got the family boobs. Yeah. I haven't seen my mom in like 5 years. Jesus Christ. Can I ask you guys, like, how's the audio? I used to have what is it, like a mic stand attached to my desk, and then my mic like right here or like right here. But it picked up too much of like echo, I don't know, echoes or like feedback from maybe like my nails or me just kind of bumping against it, and I didn't like it, so I bought a mic stand, and it's above my head now, like pretty much directly above my head, with my professional mic that I use with my Sony, so it's not a USB mic, but I'm trying to play around with the sound. I really want to make like a decent stream. I'm trying. Hold on, scrolling down 1 second. Let's see. Mr. Moore, did JV have a contract star popper? I don't know what star popper means, but like Western, I mean not agency, but an exclusive contract and make a special project with studios. Oh, so I don't know, but for the most part, everyone I've met, when you debut, hold on, not everyone I've met. If you have a major debut, you typically get a contract with a certain studio. So I had a contract with Fitch. Well, Fitch is a big company, and I think I had a contract for about 3 to 4 films before I was like released and then could film with anybody. And then I have another friend who's currently in a 10 film contract with a single maker, so she can't work with anyone else for like a year. So it depends on how much like a studio wants you in the beginning. So if they want you to be like their own actress for a certain time period or for a certain amount of films, you'll get a certain contract, like a special contract. But some people don't get the contract. It just depends on the actress. Let's see. Next week you'll be busy with photo sessions, and next week I will be fasting. Oh wow, what is fasting like? Oh wow, Ramadan? Is that? I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so that's the wrong word. Is it Ramadan? I don't know. You can make fun of me because I really don't know. I hope is it hard to fast, or is it like, what is that like? Busy with photo. Do I have a photo session next week? I have work. Oh, the photo event, ne? I have work all next week. But thank you, Ronnie. Audio seems good. What mixer are you using? And then I'm like, mixer? The OBS mixer? I don't know. Plus, I know nothing. Shada says it's okay. I've watched one of your JV. Oh, thank you for watching. 30 Days of Ramadan. Oh, wow. I was right. I had a friend in college who did Ramadan, and they were like, I don't know. They told me about it, and I was like, that's intense. What does free chat mean? Oh, oh shoot. What's like the correct English then? Free chat. Casual talk, maybe? In Japanese, on the Japanese side, it's called free talk, and it just means like open chat. Even open chat doesn't seem right. Free chat? Isn't free talk, isn't that correct in English? That's the word we'd use. It's just like free, like we talk about whatever we want. Oh, Shadow, you're okay, don't worry. Physical mixer. Thank you, Bless. Open chat, free talk works. Yeah. Because it's not a word that I would typically use in English. Hey, hi Chloe. Hey Jin, do you know Yuma Asami? And if so, have you ever talked with them or worked with them? No, I haven't. I don't know her. Hold on, let's search. Yuma Asami. I don't know her. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to use my computer. Hold on 1 second. Yuma Asami. Let me see on Twitter. Yuma Asami. Oh, she's cute. I like her hair. I've never met her, but she's a crazy lot of followers. Oh, she's so cute. I like her smile. I don't know her though. Yeah, free chat does come. Just chatting or maybe I should start saying casual talk. Just chatting. I was watching one of your videos and caught off guard and hearing you seen switch from Japanese English and vice versa. Semi-turn but really funny. Oh, thank you. So for the most part, directors are like, I want you to mix. And then I'm like, how much do you want me to mix? I need a percentage. And then they're like, I want 80% Japanese, 20% English. Like, they give me like an order. And I'm like, okay, thank you for your order. Right up. I'll bring it right up. But most of my scenes are like really intense in a good way. So my brain does kind of like fizzle out and I can't focus very much. So everything that's just like spilling out of my mouth, Japanese or English, is just a big mix. I actually read a review on one of my newest films where they're like, what did I say? I was like, Yachu sugoi animaru. Like, Yachu means beast, and sugoi is like amazing, and then animaru. But they're like, the way she mixes Japanese and English is so hot, and I was like laughing because I can't believe I said like, Yachu sugoi animaru. Like, it's so dumb. Hi, Gustav. Oh, good morning. Oh, Yuma-sami's a cancer survivor. Oh, wow. Like, Marika Hase? Hikari Sakuraba is the girlfriend of... They're not dating, right? Do you mean girlfriend like the way... Like, I don't know. I don't want to use a bad word. The way the straights use girlfriend? Like, they're kind of friends, yeah. I know, but... What is it? Hikari Sakuraba already changed her name. She joined my agency and he changed her name to Emily. I interviewed her on my channel. Mr. Moore says, I see some articles about AV actresses that when they retire, they spend their day joining to club or a host or stripper. So is it hard to have a normal job after they retired? I mean, a normal job? It depends on how famous they were in the industry and then what kind of skills they have and what kind of work they like to do. I've heard the hardest thing is like they're used to getting a lot of money for like 1 day of work, and so it's hard for them to adjust to like just making like $10 an hour store or something. So it depends on the actors themselves, but I think there's a lot of stigma for people who are in the industry and retire and try to go back into like a normal workforce. But it just depends on the person themselves. Like if they were diligent and saved and then like kind of built up their skill set before leaving the industry, then for the most part, everyone just has like their own business or their own production company, like fashion or a restaurant. It just depends, but good question. Ronaldo. Hi, Dimas? Malana? Is that your name? I might have said it wrong. I'm sorry. A stream of consciousness. Real cat, can you head pat everyone in live stream? I don't know. Is this a good head pat? I'm patting my own head. Hold on, let me move it. Cool? No, I'm patting my own head. Like this? Hi, Real cat. Head pat. Yosh, yosh. Well, I'm surprised you know Ramadan. I will fast for 30 days? Ronnie, that's incredible. Fasting from 4 to 6. That's incredible. I don't do like fasting for religious reasons, but like I don't eat after like 6 p.m. until the next morning, but that's only like 12 hours, right? But jeez. And I'm sleeping for the majority of it. What's my favorite Netflix title? Ooh, I don't know. A title that my favorite comedian is Eric Andre. He's an American comedian, and I watched his newest movie on Netflix. I don't know if that counts as a Netflix title. Does that count as a Netflix title? Bad Trip. I've watched what was that other thing with the ghost? What was that? Like I watch a lot of like foreign dramas or like shows on Netflix, but like in order to like make it not goofing around time, I'll watch it like in Japanese. So then I don't remember the title. What was that? What was that story about? I don't want to say. If I say dead chick, that's like the spoiler. The Straits. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of it. Like it was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, do you mean girlfriend? Like it was. a lot of times like Japanese women will also make that mistake and they're like, June, you're my first American girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, am I? The streets. Oh, yappy. Hi, Masa. I like that you used the duck emoji. That's so cute. Have you ever been to Morocco? No, but I really want to go. Like, really bad. What do you prefer to pronounce the bird species of peacock? Peafowl. I've never used the word peafowl. I've just used peacock. June, you're my first Big Sister American. Oh, thank you. Have you ever done any joy videos? What's a joy video? I am a joy video. What's a joy video? Hold on one second. What's a joy video? Is it a bad word? Hold on. What's a joy video? Have I been booked for the vaccine? No, I was told I wasn't going to get it until like around New Year's. I want the vaccine. I want a chip in me, Bill Gates, right now. I don't know if I should say that. There could be like anti-vaxxers in the... What's a joy video? What's a joy? Ah, thank you, Kim-sama. Your comment was blocked, but at least I got the message. Huh. No, I don't think I've ever done that. I'd like to. Is it like a VR style, like point of view film? Nampa-san, say hi. Yeah, bless it. Yeah, joy's a bad word. You guys, don't get my channel banned. You can ask me that on Twitter and I will answer with a bunch of like heart marks. Have I ever done a joy video? Kim-sama says, do you believe in conspiracy theories? What? I think they're really dangerous for the most part. Like there's some really like really racist and dangerous ones, but as a kid, I used to really like, you know, when the History Channel, I don't know if the History Channel is like in all countries, but there was a channel in America called the History Channel. And when I was a kid, well, I guess I was a kid at both times, but before the History Channel was like actual history and I was like super into it as a kid. And then it changed to like alien conspiracies and like Bigfoot. And I was super into that. So I like conspiracy theories that like don't hurt anyone, where they're just like dumb. Like it's like, yes, does Bigfoot walk among us? But then when it's like lizard people and like when you look behind at the like lizard people, what it's actually about, you're like, oh, this isn't fun. It's just racist. Like, where do you live? In Japan? I live in Japan. Ancient Aliens. Oh, there's a History Channel in Australia. Is it the same one? Is it like, do they just talk about like world history? How is daily stuff work like with all the viruses going? Oh, it's okay. I answer that. Every time I have a live stream, it's pretty much the same questions all the time, but it's fine. With virus stuff, so it did make shooting harder, but everyone's pretty good about following rules. It just means that we can't do events as much, and so it's harder to sell physical copies because like people, if they want to buy physical, most people buy like downloadable copies, but like the merit of buying a physical copy is to come to an event and then get a signature and like meet the actress and like, you know, say thank you and all of that. So with Corona, we can't really do any events, but next month, I'm hoping to be able to do 3 events for my Yarima Wagon series. I don't want to listen to this song. I don't want to. Why isn't my button working? I don't want to listen to this song. I want to listen to this song. Yeah, I'll listen to this song. You guys can't hear what I'm listening to though. Let's see. Do you remember 9/11? I was born. Weeaboo, what a hard question. Why are we talking about 9/11? I only remember, I have like a very, very vivid memory of like my mom. Like I was sitting on the bed and my mom was like hairspraying her hair or something and like getting ready for work, I think. I don't exactly remember, but I remember her like stopping and then like looking at the TV. And I remember seeing on the TV like the Twin Towers. Am I allowed to talk about 9/11 on my YouTube? I don't know how strict they are, but I remember seeing like the Twin Towers and not comprehending it because I was like 3 or something. I don't even know. Like 1? I would have been like 1. When Wait, no, I wouldn't have been like 3. Fuck. I can't do math. You can make fun of me. It's fine. I would have been like 3 or 4, right? I don't know. I don't know how old I was, but I have vivid memories of just that. But of course, as a kid, you can't comprehend 9/11. Oh, thank you. Gonsui Sasapon. I planned to go to Scotland and Poland, but I couldn't. I desire to go there this year. I would love to go to Poland and Scotland. I really want to go to Ireland. But I hope you can go to Scotland and Poland. I really liked Poland as a kid, but for like super embarrassing reasons. Most physically fit JV. I don't know who's the most fit. Like, for the most part, if you're like super muscular, I know like I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. But for the most part, if you get too fit, who was that? I worked with someone recently who was like, I've gotten so muscular that my agency has been like, you need to plump up a bit. Because it's kind of like, I know that super slender is like really valued in a lot of cultures and even in Japan, but they kind of want like that kind of thickness in some areas. So physically fit, I'm not sure. And there's like different variations of fitness, right? Like people who can do really hard scenes, or like people who just look physically fit but like they have no cardiovascular strength. The computer. Are we still talking about conspiracy theories? I'm going down. Puppy fat seems cool though. What are we talking about puppy fat? What is this? What is this? I was a baby. Why are we talking about 9/11? What is this? Why? Mad B, no. No, I'm talking about Axis Powers Italia, the like that really weird anime manga about like where countries are personified. I like Poland as a kid. No more 9/11 talk. Who started the 9/11 conversation? Do I want to be a VTuber? I looked into it because I want to do like voice acting work, and I thought it would be a fun way to kind of like promote that. I looked into it, but it's really expensive to start, like get the rigging and the character design. Like if I did VTubing, I would do like someone entirely different from me, like character-wise. I would like to make a character, kind of like make an original character and just do voice acting and doing a completely different like personality, likes and all that, just kind of use it to practice my voice acting. But it's really expensive and I have so much on my plate, so I would rather join like an agency and work as like a VTuber under them than do it all by myself. Not because I'm lazy, but because I have so much going on. Which videos will you add Indonesian subtitles to? So right now I'm having someone translate the which one am I doing? Aisha, Kuroda, and one more. Rizu, the director. And once that's finished, I'll have them do Mishima Natsuko, Nagai Maria, and then my self-introduction video. I'm trying to do like every video on my channel to be subtitled. I'm looking for a Korean subtitler. But lately, all the people I've contacted, they don't seem very professional, so still looking around. And I'm thinking it might be cheaper to find someone to translate from Japanese to Korean rather than English to Korean, because I write English and Japanese subtitles by myself for every video. And I found someone who can translate English to Spanish, English to Indonesian, and they're really professional and easy to work with, but still haven't found a good English to Korean translator. And then, like I said, probably cheaper to do Japanese to Korean. Mad V. Do I watch Japanese drama? Not lately, but one that I finished maybe 2 years ago, there was one called Signal, and a movie's coming out, like a movie version of it. That was a really good one. It was like a time slip one, and it had to do with like a big mystery, and there was so many like twists and turns. I don't know if you can watch it in English, but it was really good. You could probably find like a fan sub version on it online. I don't support piracy at all, but if there's no like actual way to enjoy the content besides fan subbed things, then I'm okay with that. As long as you support it in any way that you can, right? Because, it's just, There probably is like a fan sub version of Signal out there. Mr. Moore, do you still keep in contact or hang out with Venus Angelic after you made the video together? No, I don't. Not anymore. I was hoping to work with her more, but things just didn't work out. Did I do anything for Easter? I didn't even know it was Easter. I grew up super, super religious, like in a hardcore religious household, but I don't want to talk about religion on my channel, but I don't like anything to do with Christianity. But if anyone's Christian in the chat, totally fine. Just me personally. Same with my vegan crap. Just me being vegan is fine. Oh, but I did see a funny meme. Like, did you guys watch Drake and Josh as like when we were younger? And like there's that part where like they're in the treehouse and like Drake forgets to put on the door and Josh is like, "Where's the door, Drake?" Like that. Someone posted a meme on Twitter and he's like, "Where's the body of Christ, Drake?" Like, I was like, "Oh, this." Oh, hi, Grimes. Oh, I didn't even know you're from Sweden. I like your art. Oh, June, you're also vegan. Wow. Well, I'm gonna change my position. You saw that one? I loved it. Where's the body of Christ, Drake? So bad. Thank you. Wow, Sweden. I want to visit Sweden. When will my interview video be uploaded? Oh, right now working on Kanonuraras, which is episode 25. And also I've been contacting like helpers to help with editing videos and hopefully speeding up my uploading process. Sorry. But right now I'm not sure when. Are there memes of me? I've only seen like 2. There's a meme of my like teaching English scene. I saw that on an Indonesian site too. One of you, I think Ronnie sent it to me. And then I saw a meme of, oh, like a fan made a meme of like me. What was it? I think it was like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's like Danny DeVito. Oh, I don't remember the picture, but it's like, I don't like this picture. It's mocking me. And then they put like my face where I'm like, Android 6 says, "You know, Ma'am Lovejoy, I always watch your videos on any sites, but I do not see you as another type of woman because of the previous work that you had. I love you very much and continue vlogging." Oh, thank you. I actually like making AV, and I know that maybe 20% or 30% of my fans don't even like AV or any of my AV content, so no problem at all. Even if you don't enjoy that aspect of it, I try to create different content that a lot of people can enjoy. But I personally really like making AV. Hold on. Why do I have this favorited? I don't even like this song. What do I want to listen to? I want to listen to The Smiths. Okay. Any English speaker interview from the industry? Probably not. I don't know anyone who speaks English in the industry. I don't know anyone in the JV industry that speaks English. Mr. Moore, I think you had a good relationship with her. Oh, I wanted to be friends with Venus, but it just didn't work out. Breadth of content is good. Yeah, very important to me. Oh yes, marry me. When are we getting married? Post animal AV called animal videos. Like, that sentence could be taken in so many different ways. What about Shibuya? Shibuya Kaho? Is she still active? I was told by someone, I think I was told by Roosevelt, if he's still in the chat. I was told by someone that she doesn't want to associate with like AV so much. Do I like banana? I love bananas. Ah, Mishima's live right now. Oh, she's doing live streaming every single day. Ah, Hitomi Tanaka? Oh. I have a friend who said that they'd introduced me to Hitomi so I could interview her. I just need to figure out if she has like an appearance fee and how much that would be. Ah. We're tired of doing more gravure. Because I think it's someone in the chat. There's someone who always comes to the chat and they asked Shibuya if she would like to be interviewed by me. And then she's like, "Oh, thank you for the offer, but I don't want to like do anything with like AV right now." But she didn't say that to me directly, so that's just hearsay. What is one thing you know about more than anything else? That's a really good question. What thing I know more about? me. I know about me. No, I want to say Pokemon, but like not like a battling aspect. Or AV, but then it's only my second year. I'm not really sure. That's a really good question. I'm not really sure. She Twitch streams and has a YouTube. Oh. And Aika Morales. Morales, why does she have a Spanish name? That's so cool. Aika, is she like Hispanic? Or Latina? What is that? Morales. Aika Morales. My eyesight's so bad. I've never heard of her. She looks kind of like Emily though, like similar facial structure. Me, checkmate, you got me. I know most about me. You have a beautiful figure. Thank you. I've lost a lot of weight lately. A lot of people on set are like, oh, wow, June, you've lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, thank you. I only eat vegetables. She wrote a book. Oh, so yeah, I haven't met Shibuya, but I see her sometimes, like, people in the comments always say, like, oh, you should appear on Trash Taste or something, like the podcast. And then when I looked it up, I saw Shibuya-ku, and I was like, oh, wow. Hi, Kyohei. Hi, Kyohei-kun. Memes? What memes? 3G1K YouTube channel. I don't know who that is. Hold on one second. 3G1. Three. Hold on. What you think of me could do about anything. I could even learn how to know. I'm looking up 3G1K. I don't. 3 girls, 1 kitchen, maybe? Could do about anything. I could even learn how to know like you. Okay, I'll switch that later. Trash Taste are hosted by Men of Culture. Am I vegan? Yeah, I'm vegan. Hi, Mesa. Mesa, Spanish. I can only understand a little bit of Spanish. Do I like Japanese culture? Of course. Sing a little song, Good Morning Love Sensei. I don't know it yet, but they're going to teach it to me for an upcoming video. If I was going to shoot JV style, what would be your top tips? What would be my top? Because I'm not a part of like the shooting, but I would say lighting is a really big point. And that's such a good question, but I don't feel qualified. I feel qualified to answer. Also, I guess like the script. So if you take, because a lot of times like AV scripts, they take a lot of influence from like Arrow manga, like I don't know, hentai manga. I think that's the way you say it in English, like hentai manga. So kind of like read a bunch of hentai manga, and then write a script. I think that would be my biggest advice. Any plans for a Fonza chat in English? Oh, I don't think so. The site is in Japanese, the company's in Japanese, and all the customers are Japanese people. I don't know if you can sign up without like a Japanese credit card. I'm not really sure. I'd like to do like an English version of it, but it's illegal to show like certain parts in Japan, right? Like on those kind of chats. So I don't know if people outside of Japan could really enjoy it. And Madby, have you ever sat the N1, N5 test before? I'll be sitting in the N5. Wow, I'm so proud of you. No, I've never taken the JLPT. Madby, I hope it goes well. You'll be fine. N5 is totally fine. Especially if it's in December, you have more than enough time. You'll be totally fine. What are you using right now? Like Genki? I don't know what 3 Girl 1 Kitchen is, but the name choice is kind of... Colo Colo bonbons is real? I love that you like them, Tarani. Ryokat, no, I'm not blocking or hiding your comment. Sorry. Will I abandon B? I haven't decided with my guitarist yet. The box of doujinshi under the bed will come in helpful. It will. I think, yeah, the plot is probably what separates it from Western stuff. Got any weird stories about being an actress? Something must have happened to tell a tale to like fans come up with your faulty equipment. I have tons of stories. I might have already told this story last English free talk or casual talk, but there was one time where I have a lot of embarrassing stories, but there was one, it was with my film with HMP, and I was like doing like reverse NTR, or I don't know if that's the right word, but like I was basically stealing the boyfriend from the girlfriend, and during one of like the scenes, like I can't say the word on YouTube, but just use your imagination, like one of the harder scenes, I kept calling the male actor not his character name, but the girlfriend's name. So I was like, yeah, you like that, Nami-chan? Like, basically in Japanese. And the director would be like, cut! No, that's not Nami, that's Yutaro. Yutaro-jin, that's Yutaro, not Nami. Nami's the girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, first time I did it, everyone laughed. But, like, I kept doing it, like, 5 times. So, like, we would change position, and then I'd be like, Nami, you feel so good. And, like, the director's like, cut! Yutaro, it's Yutaro. And I don't know why. Why did I do? I've never done that before, and I haven't done it since. Got tired of listening to music while drawing, so me listening to you and said, I hope it's good. Your art is great. Would I be interested in interviewing a Japanese GV actor? What's a JGV actor? 5 times. Yes, 5 times. Very painful. You can autograph my baseball. I would love to autograph your baseball. That'd be so cool. That'd be so... Oh my god. Why would you want me to autograph your baseball? Whoa. Japanese gay video. Yeah, I would love to. Do you have any recommendations? I would love to interview someone like... Your comment got blocked, but I would love to. That would be such a fun video. I actually found... I haven't responded to their email yet, but I found 2 people who work at... I don't know how to say it in English. Like, I don't know how to say it in English in a way that won't get my channel banned, but I'll just save it. I'll let you guys be surprised, or just ask me on Twitter. It sounds like you wanted Nami-chan and not Yutaro. You guys, yep, Roosevelt, you wanted to get it on with Nami. Yeah, you guys aren't incorrect. Worm meme, I like your username and your picture. Nice little set. You look like my niece in your smile. Maybe I am your niece. Maybe we're related. Bless says, grab your video probably. About what? What are we talking about? Hi, Lovejoy. Hello. Hype for unknown content. One R says, since Japanese are quite hierarchical society, do you often get caught off guard by using inappropriate phrases to certain people speaking Japanese? Any interesting stories in that respect? I'm pretty good at maintaining politeness because my previous job, like, we had to speak like the most polite Japanese to clients, so I'm okay with that. But I have fun stories in this aspect of... Hold on one second. Like, a lot of the people that I meet in the industry, like, they immediately say, like, I don't want to use polite Japanese, like, just speak to me casually. And it's really refreshing because speaking politely takes up a lot of time, and it also, like, creates distance. And so when I meet actresses for the first time and they say, like, oh, let's just speak casually, like, it really means a lot. Blesses. Oh, sorry, my stream was behind. You were wondering what JVG, cooking at the same time. What? You're cooking at the same time? What are you cooking? I made spaghetti tonight. It was so good. I made spaghetti, like, I put spinach in it, and then, like, soy meat and tomatoes. Nobody asked, but I just wanted to let you guys know. It was so good. It was such good spaghetti. It's been a while. Hi, Ian. Daichoukawa, do you have the code? We worked on... It was the one with Paradise Television, so I don't know if it's available outside of Japan, because they put all of their films on their personal website. So I don't think there's a code, but it's on my website. It's on the career page. He was really fun to work with. He's really cute. Like, I don't typically like younger looking guys, but he's like not my type, but like super, like, what's the way to say it? Like, you know when someone's like attractive? You're like, wow, what a beautiful person. I've been using Minna no Nihongo and have weekly hour sessions with my sensei. Oh, I'm so proud of you. But girl, I had my encounter with another Japanese person since COVID and I froze. It's okay. When I first moved to Japan, like when I spoke Japanese to like order food, I physically felt like my heart and my chest like go like this, and I would like start sweating and just feel like I'm gonna like throw the, like, I was with the curse. I was like gonna throw up. So the freezing feeling, I totally get it. But what I realized, and I'm not speaking like down to you, like you have to keep doing it and like numbing yourself to that like anxiety. And Japanese people for the most part are like super nice and like surprised when foreigners speak Japanese. So if you make mistakes, they'll find it for the most part endearing, because I mean you're not like working for them, so if you make mistakes, it's just like a casual mistake, right? But Minna no Nihongo, I didn't use it, but I used Genki when I was studying. But a lot of my friends use Minna no Nihongo. I'm so proud of you. Good job on having a sensei too. Adam Driver's so hot. I don't know what a milky cat scene is. What is my type for research? I like Adam Driver, Jigen Daisuke. I'm just gonna type it out. Adam Driver is the hottest man on the planet. Jigen Daisuke and Crowley from Supernatural. If we're talking about guys, right? Like Mary and Takeshi. Sometimes people are like, you should cosplay Mary. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, it's just a white girl with a ponytail. Have I received the blanket? Is it the weighted blanket? I use it every night. If it's the weighted blanket, I use that every night. Did you send it, Ryo? Are you Hong Kong? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up a bit because I feel like I missed a lot of comments. One second. Who is my favorite Hollywood actor? Ronnie knows. It's Adam Driver. He's so ridiculously hot. In The Marriage Story, when he cries, I'm just like, oh god, so beautiful. Oh, onigiri tonight. Very nice. What are you putting in it? Probably a left field question. Oh, Tsuji, I love your question so much. It's at the top, so the chat is probably not appearing here right now, but I need to respond. Okay, so there's a place called Ainsolf. I'm not sure the pronunciation. But I went there yesterday. Ainsolf. This place has the most bomb vegan sweets, and they sell vegan pudding like in a glass bean. That's Japanese, in a glass bottle, and I posted it on my Twitter before. Tuna mayo. I had to make rice water yesterday for vegan cuties. Wow. No, thank you. By Amazon. Yes, I use it's a weighted blanket, right? Thank you for sending it. I love it. And also my cat, Fujiko, the girl one, the smaller one. I don't know why, but she like attacks the weighted blanket. She won't attack my other blankets, but if the blanket is just sitting there, like the weighted blanket, she will literally just like attack it. So I don't know if it's possessed by a ghost or something, or I think there might be tiny beads inside of the weighted blanket, but that thing is so fun and so comfortable to sleep with. I love it. Thank you so much. I'll be sending you a signed, checky in stacks and a thank you letter in a bit. I just have to confirm the address. Oh, but also if you wanted a present, like if you wanted the thank you letter and also the checky, I just need your address sent to me. I can send, if you're okay, I can send it to you on, one second. I'll just send it in the chat since you're here. Why did I turn red all of a sudden? I like got really hot all of a sudden. Hold on 1 second. Do my cats know English and Japanese? Yes, they do. Because I speak just a mix of them. Like, kawaii baby, good boy. My cats probably, I don't know, are like, what are you even saying, Mom? This one right here. And the English version. So if you send a present and you want a thank you letter and a thank you Instax, like a signed one, just submit at the bottom of this webpage. Big surprise. No, thank you. That makes me so happy. Also, Jin, are you planning to make a Discord server? Asking because I saw the story. Yes! So I finally got enough moderators. Thank you. There's some people in the chat who are moderators. And I'll be opening up the chat soon. I'm just trying to finalize just a bit more. I don't have any Japanese moderators yet, but I don't know if I need them necessarily. So, because Discord's not that big of a thing in Japan yet. And I only have like a few Japanese fans who are like actively wanting to join. I haven't shared the link yet. Thank you for the recommendation, June. I've added it to my list. Please go. I love that restaurant so much. It's really expensive though. And it's one of the things I hate about vegan restaurants is like when they make it really pricey, because I want like vegan food to be like accessible to everyone. And I know it's not that expensive to make. So let me scroll up just a bit. Okay, Cage says, nice to see you streaming. Hi, Cage. I was wondering if there's a reason you have much more energy in comparison in your Japanese interviews. I'm not sure how to phrase it. It's like a cutesy energy acting too. It's not acting, but for the most part, the people I'm interviewing are in the same industry as me. Like, we're on the same wavelength. And it's just fun. Like, we're open, friendly. And the more friendly and, like, excitable I am, the more open they are. Like, there's stigma in the around the industry, right? Surrounding the industry. So if I want them to be open and talk with me about their work and their opinions, if I'm, like, super, like, straight and, like, oh, I see. Very nice. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like they'll be as open with me as if I'm more bubbly. And also, I kind of tone it down in my live streams, but maybe if you could see in my Japanese live streams, I'm a bit more bubbly, because there's like certain ways you can play with your speaking style. Again, like talking like a madman. So I'm like, jun labajoy de gozaru. So I don't know, maybe if you don't speak Japanese, it's harder to read and understand, but like I'm basically like butchering the Japanese language. And maybe that reads as like high energy, but I'm naturally a very high energy person to like an embarrassing extent. Sometimes I'm like, oh God, why am I so cringe? Like, Mad B, no, thank you for your advice and guidance. I forget Japanese culture are very kind, are generally kinder and more patient. I know the knowledge is I just have to push past the nerves. Yeah, push past the nerves. I know you can do it. But I remember like, I remember like being hungry, but like so anxious about speaking Japanese that I wouldn't even order food. I would just be like, I guess today I'm not eating. Like, I guess today I'm not eating. Hold on 1 second. Maxima says vegan food would be cheaper, right? Because meat is more expensive. It's so annoying that they do that. I talked about it with like Kana Urara. She says like, because not a lot of people eat at vegan restaurants, they have to make it more expensive. And basically we're paying for like a cover fee essentially, but I'm like, no, because when I make like vegan spaghetti at home, it is infinitely cheaper than making non-vegan spaghetti. But I just shut up and pay for it. But there's a vegan burger place. It's a New York company and they have one in Shibuya. It's called, I think it's Superiority Burger. I'm not sure. And they fairly price their food. Like, it's like $8 or like 800 yen for a burger, and it's huge. And like, you can't even put it in your mouth. Like, everything I've ever ordered from there, I'm just like, geez, like, if you're wearing makeup, like, prepare to like have to fix it a little bit, because you're gonna get covered like here. So, oh, am I a mod? I pretty much accepted everyone who applied. I will double check. Hyrule, I'll double check on your message. I don't think I saw it. Or maybe I did respond. I'm pretty sure I responded. Hyrule. I'll double check, okay, after the live stream. Dim sum. Hi. Ah, saludos de Argentina. Hello. Hola. I think I'm gonna send you some stuff, but I'm worried about your thank you letter arrived at my address because I've seen on Twitter one of your friends didn't get a check you from you if you're wrong. It. I've seen like 3 people. It's always like Philippines or Indonesia where the letter doesn't seem to arrive, but everyone else arrives, like America, Canada. I think Ireland, Mexico, China, Korea. I don't know why the Philippines and Indonesia letters take more time, but if it doesn't arrive, then it means it's gonna come back, right? Unless the post office lost it. If it comes back, I'm just gonna send it again. Salis, vegan restaurants seem like a scam for me, no offense, but it's really cheaper to cook your veggies. But I don't want to eat just like boiled veggies. Like I want to eat like, again, like vegan pudding or creme brulee or pizza or what is something or like vegan fried chicken. Like I know that sounds like an oxymoron. Okay, I was wondering, since the amount of energy you have in comparison with Nobita's interview is like totally different because like his fan base is like super scary. I know some of his fans are like now in the chat, and I'm not talking about you guys, but on the most part, Nobita's fans are like kind of scary and like judgmental. So I was very nervous to appear on his show. Also, I don't speak English ever in Japan, and we had spoken Japanese before filming the interview, and so my brain was like in Japanese mode, and then like switching to English and talking about things in English that I had never spoken about in English. I was like searching for the words. Sometimes I'm not like trying to pretend to be Japanese. Like I literally have no opportunity to speak English except for these live streams. And thankfully, because of like all of you guys, really it is all of your, it's all thanks to you guys that I feel more comfortable speaking English to a group of people. It's quite like, it makes me quite anxious. I don't know. Like I enjoy talking to everyone, but when you live stream, everyone's expecting you to speak like smoothly, and I'm a very like excitable person, and in my head I have like all these everything I want to say jumping around. But this video is going to be on the internet forever, so I have to be careful about the things I say and how I say them because I don't want them to be misconstrued, and I also want to communicate what I think and how I want to say things properly. So bless, there is a vegan equivalent. I don't know if it was Fami Chicken, but a convenience store started selling soy meat karaage. Oh fuck, I love this song. Nano, please leave. I don't want any minors in my chat. Please leave. I appreciate it, but no minors in my chat. Please don't interact with me. Thank you for answering my question, June. This is my first time catching a live stream. Oh, thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Switching language is hard when you're in deep. It really is. And I saw like a lot of comments on that video like, I was just trying to pretend to be Japanese. Like, no, like if you literally, like, I'm not even overreacting. Like, I never spoke English for like 3 years. I was in deep. And even these live streams are the only opportunity that I have to speak English. So thank you so much for joining me because this is like my practice, even though it's my native language. Like speaking to my mom and like texting my friends is different than answering a bunch of people in a live stream about things that I've never even spoken about in English. Because most of the questions are about like work, right? I used to work in a courier service. It's messy. I think so. And especially with like Corona, like the pandemic. Sorry, I'm going to change my position. I'm going to sit in my chair like a psychopath. Okay. Have I ever done any uncensored work? No, I haven't. It's illegal to produce uncensored films or uncensored work in Japan. Also, my agency doesn't allow it. Can I speak Chinese? I can't. I did study Chinese for a bit when I first moved to Japan. Sorry, I have hiccups. I'm all out of tea. Look how cute my cup is. Can you guys see it? It's such a cute cup. I got it for free the other day. Ara. Hold on one second, I gotta go to the top. Are you a comics fan? Not like Marvel movies, but real comics. Manga counts too. What? Nashmi, because I don't know what you mean, because like, when you said real comics, but manga counts, like, but not Marvel, like, Does that mean like DC doesn't count? Because, like, before The Dark Knight and all of that came out, I was, like, super into DC and Marvel comics as a kid. Especially, like, Joker-related things. Yes, you can make fun of me. I was, like, super emo. Like, I was, like, super obsessed with the Joker. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's not my type right now, but he did it for me as a kid. But, and I read, like, Scott Pilgrim, and then, like, I read a lot of graphic novels. Right now, I read a lot of, webcomics. Like, I don't know if this counts, because I'm not sure what your guidelines are for what's a real comic, but I like this one, Suitor Armor, Cursed Princess Club. These are the 3 that I'm currently reading always. And, what is the other one? Lore Olympus. I don't know the spelling. You can make fun of me if I spelled it wrong. I want to buy lingerie or cosplay costume, but it's prohibited by Amazon. Is it? I get lingerie and, like, cosplay from fans all the time. I didn't know it was prohibited. What was my type in DC? What was my type in DC? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Data from Star Trek? Is that the guy who's like... Hold on, wait, 1 second. Is it him? Hold on 1 second. I liked Star Trek a lot as a kid, but I liked Kirk. Hold on. I didn't... Not the time. Oh no, embarrassing. Embarrassing crush time. Okay. I should make a video about it. Like, I have really embarrassing crushes. I don't know, because, like, as a kid, like, why did, like, who... Okay, embarrassing crush time. Here I go. Hades from Hercules, Kururu from Keroro Gunso. Here's my worst one. You want to hear it? You can... I don't even want to say it. Am I allowed to say this? I don't know why, but Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks really did it for me as a little kid. I don't know why. I've never told anyone that. I'm turning so fucking red. No! Why did we have, like, really embarrassing crushes as kids? Crowley is not a love. Roosevelt, you take that back, because Crowley does it for adult June. Okay, for information, gonna check your website. Hope something interesting on your wish list, because you know in America we have problems with UPS. Oh, thank you for even considering doing a gift. That means a lot. There have been 2 times where someone sent something on the Amazon wish list, and then for some reason it didn't arrive, but they got a refund. Like, Amazon, like, just didn't ship it properly, I think. And the person got a refund and then, like, sent it again. And it arrived properly, so I don't really know. But I think it's better to send something from the Amazon wish list than going through UPS. But I do get a lot of packages from UPS as well. I think you can put a tracking number on it as well. But again, no pressure. You don't have to buy anything. Ara for some chipmunks. Okay. I don't know why I liked Simon. I'm not a furry. No. Simon was different. I didn't have a fursona. I made him like what was it, Genjinka? What is that thing called? Like a personified version of Simon, and then I was like, it's okay. Like, I like this personality, okay? And Vlad from Horton Hears a Who. Oh god, they're all animals. But I personified him, so it's okay. Was I into anyone from Simba? No, I wasn't into anyone from Simba. And I'm not a furry, okay? I personified all of them. Crowley is top tier. Crowley is so hot. He is the hottest character from Supernatural, and I will not accept any Crowley slander on this live stream. I'm not... Can I recommend a webcomic or 2? Oh, Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I thought I posted it just a second ago. I have 3 that I recommend. Oh, this one. I'll post it again. These are my top favorite webcomics. Out of all of them, I like Pseudo Armor the most, but they're all really good. I don't want to come out of the furry closet. No, I have this image on my phone. I saved it. I knew this day would come. Where is it? It's like, where is it? Shoot, what are all these like selfies of me with my tongue out? Be gone, thought. Oh, here it is. Okay. Can you guys see it? Hold on. It's like, I'm not a furry, but. Okay? And yes, I played as a Kiji in Skyrim. Sue me. I never had a persona though. See? Mad B knows what's up. O'Malley the alley cat from the Aristocats. Okay? And they said what they said. Who else did it for me? Like the worst ones, the ones that even I will be like, oh, June was down bad. But like I was like 10 or like 8, so you know what? Whatever. Probably Vlad from Horton Hears a Who, Simon from, God, they were all animals. Fuck. Am I a furry? But like I like their personality, so like, you know, like back in the day, like on DeviantArt. Yes, I said it. Like there was always like personifying like Pokemon or like Digimon. Robin from Disney cartoon. See? Didn't do it for me, but that's a very popular character. I keep digging my hole. No! How do you know that I look at werewolves? Are you guys looking through my likes on my Twitter? Get out of there. Oh god. Oh, I don't have a DA account anymore. I like deleted it like when I was like, what, like 16 or something? When we made the transition to Tumblr, I deleted all of that. Oh god, but I do have art from my DeviantArt. I kept it on a thumb drive, on a hard drive. I have all of my bad art. I think I have some like Alvin the Chipmunk Simon fan art. I even have the Vlad image. I have it. I have those fucking oh god, they were all animals. And I like Beastars. I like Legoshi from Beastars. Am I a furry? But I don't have a fursona, so like I'm not a furry, right? Get out of my likes. Oh, Crimes, your art is so good. The older Crimes. But I don't. Oh, I used to go on R34 a lot. I don't go on it anymore. What other characters did it for me? I was like super into Kururu from Keroro Gunso, and that's a frog. Oh god. Oh god. What are some human characters that did it for me? Alright. Oh! Dr. Riddles from Zatch Bell. Yes, but he's an old man. Okay, Naruto. Pretty much any male character from Naruto, but especially Jiraiya. I'm taking the focus away from the animal characters and moving on to old men. My browsing history is like completely normal because now my job is erotic, so. Any Digimon. No Digimon did it for me, but the angel one is hot. But that's not a furry one, right? Like, I think it's the cat one that like turns into like an angel. I wasn't a big Digimon fan, but the angel one's hot, like objectively hot. Madby, no! No! Oh. I don't have daddy issues, but like old guys are hot. Like they can get it. I never used for affinity, so I'm safe. Anjumon. I am a DILF hunter. That's why I suck at Monster Hunter. But if they release a DILF monster, it'd be like, get on my team because I'm taking them out. Brian, hey, you date only women. Is that easy to do in Japan? Or are they more conservative? I don't know why everyone thinks I date only women. Like, but it's never Japanese fans who say that. It's always like non-Japanese people. Or I've never dated a woman in Japan. But I think I do like women more. Like, this is stepping away from the 2D conversation. I typically am more attracted to women than I am men. But Why do people... But I get that a lot. Like, people say, like, June, are you gay? People, they often ask if I'm gay. Where did that come from? I'm still worried about the furry stuff. Why Poland, though? Oh, I like Poland because he... who did he team? Lithuania? I liked how he was, like, with Lithuania, and I liked, like, how they interacted, and he was kind of like a minor character. Demons? Demons really do it for me. I'm scrolling down. Queer. But, like, queer is like an... that does... Okay. Like, I use it, like, as an umbrella term. Joseph Joestar does not do it for me, okay? I don't think any of the JoJo characters do it for me. The Baltics were cute, right? Cedric, your comment got blocked, but I don't identify as bisexual. But I don't really think, like, my identity, like, say with the vegan stuff or the non-religious stuff, like, I don't think it, like, there's any reason to, like, talk about it. So if someone asks and they're like, what's your identity? Then I'm like, oh, I'm queer. And then if they, like, dig into it, like, there's really no point because everyone, like, has different meanings for words. Like, there's some people who are vegan, but, like, I don't know, they don't eat garlic. And, like, even in Japan, if you're like, I'm vegan, they're like, oh, so you don't eat garlic? Like, there's so many different nuances with words. Religion, sexuality, and things that I eat are just really boring conversations for me. Krillin, I did not drool over Krillin. I did not drool over Papa Smurf. Non-binary concept is actually super, well, at least in my industry. So, like, my industry, if I'm like, oh, it's super accepted. But, again, like, my industry is a very set group of people. There's a lot of X-gender. They use the term X-gender here in Japan. There's a lot of people. Actually, the guitarist in my band is X-gender. I don't want to change it to bi. I don't think I'm bisexual. But again, not a fun conversation. But I don't, like, every time on set, it's like, oh, June, you're vegan, right? But this bento has garlic in it, so you can't eat it. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Do I openly identify as queer in Japan, even outside of the industry? Yeah, I do. Any regrets in the Japan or JV industry, like you would like to change? Any personal regrets? I regret not double checking a lot of the things before joining my agency. So I can't say it on this live stream, but I don't hate my agency, but there's some things that, like, I wish that I would have been more assertive about before I joined. I don't want to leave my industry, my agency. Like, I like my agency, but there are some things that I wanted to be more clear about before joining it. But my agency is really cool because, like, they basically allow me to do whatever I want. So other agencies don't do that. So a lot of times in the chat, they're like, oh, if your agency lets you. And I'm like, my agency lets me do anything. So I joined a really good agency, I think. But that's my only regret is, like, I wish that I would have been more clear about certain things. Werewolf vegan, no clear. No, I like... So I guess Mad VC... But, like, Mad V, we use, like, the same language and understand that queer is, like, an umbrella term, and then vegan is also... If I say umbrella term, then I feel like other vegans are gonna get mad. So there's, like, different variations of vegan. And there's, like, vegan who for, like, religious reasons, and then vegan for animal rights, and different kinds of vegan. So, like, it's just not a fun conversation. Lauren Olympus is so good. I'm gonna pre-order the book. Can you look out the webcomic Curvy? It's super gay. Oh, okay. I'll look it up. Thank you. I'll make a memo of it right now. Curvy. Thank you. I love webcomics. You have the cutest mixed accent. Do I have a mixed accent? I don't know. I have a bad lisp. You know how, like, some, like, really, like, I don't want to be mean. Like, some people, like, fake a Japanese accent to, like, appear cute, but, like, I'm not faking anything. Like, do I have a mixed accent? I have a lisp, so my S's are, like, messed up. You'll hear, like, a and my upper palate, this, like, upper part of my mouth, I have an overbite. So my speech is kind of weird, and my tongue is, like, a little bit too big for my mouth, and my teeth are quite small, like, compared to the size of like my tongue and my mouth. So it gives me like a weird speech pattern, but I don't like speak like I'm speaking Japanese, right? I don't know. I sound German. Yeah, I saw that comment on Nobita's stuff too. You get American when you get more tits. I like it when, I don't know who was it. Was it Hyrule? Or it's like wrestling in the chat. Do you want to do a wrestling film? Yeah, I want to do a wrestling film. Like, people say I sound German too, but my dad's German. I don't think I sound anything like German. I can't even speak German. Like, hallo, guten Tag, mein Name is, what was that thing with Rammstein? Mein Name ist German. I don't know. Like, my dad didn't teach me German, so sue me. Yes, we went away from the furry conversation. I hope when I go to Japan, I hope you can go to SOD land. Yeah, I'm not working at SOD land right now, but once everyone gets their vaccines and people can start coming in, I do want to go work again at SOD land, especially if I can meet like foreign fans. That'd be really nice. Maybe you facilitate. I don't even know if I pronounce that right. It's English. I know the meaning, but I've never said that word. Vacillate between Japanese and English so much you have a slight accent. I don't know. I don't feel. Do I? People in the US become very offended when it comes to veganism and preference, which is not even something US citizens understand. I don't know. Like, it's just such a touchy topic that it's not even fun. And like, especially with like sexual identity, like when I was a kid, I was like, I'm lesbian. And then when I was a teenager, I was like, I'm bi. And then when I was in college, I was like, I'm pan. And then when I was in a little bit more in college, I was like, I'm ace. Like, it changes all the time. So it changes so much that I'm just like, all right, umbrella term, give it to me, queer. But then other people are like, you can't use queer that way. Or like, queer, if you use that identity, then you're, what is it? Like an attention-seeking female. Or something. Like, it's just boring. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm going. Now we're back. No, we're not. Okay. Work there. I'd love to go. Yeah, it was really fun. It was fun to work. But like, people can buy you champagne, and I don't like to drink, but like, if they buy you champagne, like, it's a really big deal. But everyone bought me champagne, and I just got like so wasted. Because everyone just bought like this big bottle, and I'm really strong with alcohol, but I just don't even like, I don't like drinking. Hello. Hi, Onamaksu. Hi. I actually studied German back in school, but now I'm actually at least trying to learn Japanese. Oh, very good. Super proud of you. Kind of hard to do that because I don't have all the materials I need for that. What are you using right now to study? Or do you prefer books or like apps or? We are Buddhist. Oh no. There are some cross dressers that just do it for me. Yeah, like it's just too broad of a topic, and everyone gets so upset about like the way we use certain words that it's not even fun. Like, who gives a shit? Like, seriously. Host club dilemma, champagne towers. Yes. Yeah. And fans are like, I want to buy you a drink, and I'm like, thank you. And they're like, I'll buy the most expensive one, and I'm like, oh, this one. Duolingo. Oh, but Duolingo, I've heard good things about it. I'm writing hiragana, katakana. Oh, I want to see your handwriting. I've watched the Olympic latest. What sport? Oh, if you watch the Olympics later, what sport would you watch? I will not watch the Olympics. I don't hate it. It's just like, I don't have any free time. And if I had free time, I would watch like comedy or something. But if like an Olympic thing like makes the news and it's like, oh, this was incredible or something, like this is so inspiring, then I'll probably watch it. I don't really like, I only like watching rugby, and then sometimes I like watching soccer, but for the most part I don't like watching sports. Like I would rather play a sport. If you learn another language, what would you learn? I'd like to learn Spanish, and then if I could complete Spanish in this lifetime, I would like to learn Greek. If they buy you a drink, can you reject it, or is it obligatory to take it after? Oh, no, but like, oh, hi, Salus. Thank you. Thank you for playing Monster Hunter with me. what is it? The manager on staff says like you don't have to drink it if you don't want to, and fans understand. But like, if someone buys me something, like any present or anything, like I want to show like gratitude, right? Like you would want to. So I drink it, but like if it's 50 people buying like a huge ass bottle, and your pay increases by how many drinks or like the price of the drink that they buy at that event, right? Because it's that kind of event. So that they're being really nice. They want to support you. But like I just follow everyone's pace and I drink and I'm just like, oh God. By the end of the night we were like others actresses were like grabbing each other. I can't talk too graphically. It was a good night, but Jesus. Hotel Transylvania. What are we gonna listen to now? Why don't we listen to... We are going to listen to Montero. Call Me By Your Name. I don't know who Dante Aureli is. There's only one vegan YouTuber that I follow. Ed Earthling, I think. I like his videos. I like just listening to him like while I'm cooking or something. Did Tanaka from Gaki no Tsukai... I don't know if he retired. So it was EDM. How did you know it was EDM? It was Wave Rider. Do you know that, Ronnie? Hotel Transylvania? By the way, the dad from Hotel Transylvania does it for me. Why no dancing? I can always learn in the next life. Oh, I hope I get another life. Did you watch Godzilla vs. Kong? I didn't. Is it already out? Rugby, I have an important question here. League or union? As an Englishman, I must know. Oh no, because I don't have any preference. I just like both, like Americans. So I'm sorry, Tsuji. Important question, but I don't. No preference. I just like the game. A game for animals. Furry. No, not a furry. Okay. Call Me By Your Name music video is so cool. Thoughts on the music video? Maxima, thank you for asking. I loved it so much. I was so happy about it. It's so creative, right? And I like the religious, because like I grew up like super religious, right? And like I don't want to talk about religion on my chat or anything, but I like religious motifs being used in like pop culture. I really liked it, like the Garden of Eden kind of style thing and all of that. Really cool. Do I watch any other YouTubers? I don't. I typically watch like... What do I watch lately? Oh, there's a YouTuber that I watch, but I try not to watch. So like, I'll crave watching this person's channel like once a month, and then I'll watch it, and then I'll have like nightmares, and which happened last night actually. So there's a channel called That Chapter. It's like this Irish guy, and he just like talks about like true crime and like just terrifying. But when you watch it, it's just like I get so sucked into it. But every time I watch like true crime or like scary movies or play a scary movie or read something scary, like no sleep on Reddit, I'll have terrible nightmares, like really bad nightmares where I can't sleep. And yesterday I was really tired and I was like, I want to watch That Chapter. And I watched it and I had like 3 awful nightmares and I was like, why did I watch it? And even in my dream, I was like, even my dream self was like, this is because you watched that stuff. And I was like, I'm sorry to my dream self. Right? So yes, and then like I get so scared like walking around. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna get murdered. It's awful. Hi Michelle. Cardi B. I love Cardi B so much. Can I do erotic dances like pole dancing? Oh, I'm gonna start studying. I'm looking for a pole dancing school right now. Like last year around February, I was planning on like taking classes, but then because of Corona, they all got canceled. And so now that it's kind of not dying down, but people are starting to get vaccinated, like they're opening up more. And I'm thinking about taking pole dancing. I've always loved pole dancing. Like it's so badass, and like they're so slender and yet muscular, and like they don't have like a 6-pack, but then they're like using their their abdominal muscles that way, so they've got to be like ripped, but they still have such a sexy figure. So I am gonna start taking pole dancing classes. Do you forget English or English words because you speak Japanese so well and live in Japan? I don't think I'm forgetting English words I don't know, because I speak Japanese well or anything. I think it has less to do with me speaking Japanese all the time, and more so to do with like I don't speak English ever in Japan. So, and also I get really excited in the chat. But I guess there are times that I forget English words in the chat. That's true. And then like someone's like, "Oh, do you mean this?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm sorry." Who is my favorite comedian? Eric Andre. I do an interview series on my channel, right? I really, really want to do like at least once like an Eric Andre style interview, but I'm pretty sure if I did that I would get like kicked out of the industry. One of my besties has a pole in her place and she looks amazing when she dances. Right? Like they just look so beautiful. Like I love it. I know like strippers and like everyone, they always get hated on anything, but like they look so cool. What's my useless talent? What is my useless talent? I always like take all the questions to heart and really think about what is my useless talent. I can do this. I don't know. Is that a talent? I'm like double jointed. Can you see that? Isn't that gross? I can't do it with this hand though. I can twirl my tongue. I don't know. Like what useless talent? Most of my talents are useful. June dab? I've never dabbed before. Is it like this? Is it like I've never dabbed, so I think it's like this, right? Like is it below your eyes? Is this dabbing? Am I allowed to dab at the age of 25? Not much scares me when I was a kid during Halloween. My dad would walk around with a Halloween mask and that's terrifying! Why would your dad do that? That's awful. I'm not built for a pole, I was built to be a prop. Oh, prop. Very nice, very nice. I was a flanker. The props are always so cool, and 8 was always really cool to me. Props are so cool. Live dabbing. I'm gonna drink some tea now. You guys are so funny. Yeah, strippers are really cool. I wanna go to a strip club someday, but I'm not sure what like strip joints are like in Japan. I've heard from fans that they're really fun, but they're totally different from American ones. Stop dabbing. Okay, come on. I wanted to try at least once. Like it's an easy request. How are we getting dabbing and furry talk? Yeah, we had 9/11 talk earlier. Like, what is with the English chat? In the Japanese chat, they're just like, what's your favorite anime? And when you were a kid, what were you like? But you guys are like, where were you on 9/11? Like, what the... Stop. Have I ever gotten recognized outside of Japan? No, because I debuted last year, right? So I haven't left Japan. I haven't left Japan since I moved to Japan, actually. I get recognized within Japan. I think I'd be able to princess carry. Oh, that'd be so cool. Could you? Going an arm bar on your arm. What does that mean? An arm bar on my arm and not feeling pain. What does that mean? Do I like the song Eagles, Hotel California? I like Red Hot Chili Pepper, Hotel California. I dated a Japanese guy who was like obsessed with Red Hot Chili Pepper. Red Hot Chili Peppers? Is it plural? We would listen to it all the goddamn time. I didn't even like it when I lived in America. Oh. I want your Princess Carrot bear hug. Yen, come on down. Come on down. Just gonna pick you up. Strip club is in Japan is weird, my friends say. They just watch and stuff. Oh yeah, that's what my fans said. They're all quiet. Are you loud in other countries? Like if your arms were twisted but it didn't matter. Like, what's that? I can do like this. Like, this is my elbow. So, can you guys see? Is that like double jointed? Hi, Jerome from Hong Kong. Oh, thank you for all of your nice comments. I read them all. Thank you, Jerome. And thank you for the super chat. It means a lot. Thank you. And I've been following you for a few... Yeah, I think I got your first comment maybe yesterday or the day before. Imagine how weird it would be if you got recognized in a country like Saudi Arabia. No comment. Cute. Hi, wild horses. So nice of you guys to call me cute. I'm not wearing makeup, so it means a lot. You can see my moles. I have 2 of them. Have I ever been to a drag show in Japan or anywhere else? I want to go. I have a lot of friends who are drag queens, and someone who invited me to go to where they do a lot of drag shows, but again, I haven't been to one yet. Tsuji says, oh yeah, I remember you said before you did ASL. Did you do any JSL when you moved here? I did. When I first moved here, I studied Chinese, Japanese, and JSL because I wanted to be like an interpreter, translator kind of thing. But that was 4 years ago. I don't remember anything. I did study a little bit. That's something I do want to start studying again. Yeah, Nano, if you post terrible things like that, it's gonna get in trouble. You can say that stuff on Twitter and I will like it, but YouTube, that's gonna get me banned. Your comment got blocked. Fujiko Masamune. Ryoka, I'm blocked because my comment's not working. Ah, hold on. Sometimes comments get blocked if you post too many too frequently. My friend took me to a danso cafe and most of them are fun, but one was just too scarily good. Oh, I want to go to one. I've only been to a xoxo cafe, which was really fun. Because, like, they were all really beautiful, but, like, toweringly beautiful, like, just so beautiful and so tall, and they were wearing heels as well. And it was so wonderful. That was, like, 4 or 5 years ago as well. Do I ever get asked to not cover your moles when filming? 2 times. Oh, I don't remember the films, but they were like, what was that? The makeup artist and the director were like, oh no, that's like your moles are what make you you, so we're not going to cover it up. They were so nice. But otherwise, they always cover them up because in Asian countries, my moles look like pimples because they're like a reddish brown. And most Japanese people, they have like black moles. So even when I first came to Japan, like my best friend, she was this Chinese girl, and she like we were riding the train home together one day, and she was like in a really quiet voice, she's like, June, can I ask you something? And I was like, oh God, what is it? Like she looked so serious, and she's like, I have cream for you if you want to use it, like skin cream, and we can get rid of those pimples. And I was like, what pimples? And she's like, those 2 on your cheek, like ever since I met you, you've always had them. And I was like, these are moles. Like she's like, oh God, I thought they were pimples. And I was like, no. But if I can get them removed, but it takes 3 weeks for the skin to heal, so it's 3 weeks that I can't work. So I don't have that kind of free time. Like I couldn't film, like I couldn't do makeup or anything. And when I lived in America, like this was actually my favorite part of like my face, because like it's called a beauty mark, or my mom called them like angel kisses. So I grew up liking it, and then coming to Japan, it's like, oh. But if I had time, like 3 weeks off, and the choice to remove them, I would. Not because I hate them, but like covering them up on set is just such a like annoying thing to do. And if people who see them are like, oh, they're pimples, then I'd rather just get them removed. Because like skincare is really important to me. I don't want anyone thinking that I have like giant pimples that don't go away. I have tons of those beauty marks. They're so cute. I love freckles and moles. Are you officially announcing waist, bust, or hip measures? Why did I like mess up that pronunciation? Jesus Christ. Waist. I don't know my waist or my bust measure. My hip is 114. Like because I'm a butt actress. I don't know if I want to say that, but like not a breast actress. Okay, I don't have any breast. But because my selling point is my butt, they often do the scene where like they'll measure it on camera. So I know that one for sure. It's 114 centimeters. Not only that, but cancerous ones can grow back if you remove them. Oh, really? My dad got skin cancer about 4 years ago, so I've been like really hardcore about sunscreen. Oh, this song's really good, but I'm gonna skip it. 3 weeks of doing side gigs? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta keep on that grind. What am I gonna listen to? Yes, we're gonna listen to Okay Go. Okay. Is plastic surgery big in Japan like Korea? I'm not sure outside of my industry, but I know pretty much like 98% of the people that I meet, like actresses, they've all had plastic surgery. So I don't hate plastic surgery, but like for other people, but for me personally, I feel like if I ever did plastic surgery, that like it'd be a really dangerous road for me to take. Like I wouldn't stop. I would just be really, because like most of my friends who do plastic surgery, they do it like constantly. They don't do it like just once or twice. I have 2 friends who like did it once or twice and like that's enough. Like they just kind of like raise this and then I think they put fillers here. And if it's about that amount of plastic surgery, then I could get down with it. Get down with the business. But if it's like just completely like crushing the bones, your jawbones and your nose and all of that, like I feel like those friends of mine are just like never happy with their face and just continuing it over and over again, like with plastic surgery. I'm not hating on them, but I know that it would be a dangerous route for me to take. Yeah, bless. It could, right? Because like if you get plastic surgery, then you're kind of like accepting that there's something about your face that you don't like, and I feel like you could just continuously find things that you don't like. But a lot of people on the internet think that I've had plastic surgery, bad plastic surgery. So there's some people who are even like, "That's a dude," and I'm like, people can be so mean on the internet. Keep the natural beauty. I do kind of like. I have really thin skin under my eyes, so you can't. If I wear glasses, you can kind of see it, like this little gray part here. But that's as much as like I would like to change. That's not because I hate my face, but like it just doesn't look good. Like it just looks like I'm tired. You guys are so nice. Thank you. You could be a goggle lady in movies while healing. What does that mean, Maxima? What does that mean? I could be a goggle lady while healing. I can be a goggle lady in movies. A goggle lady in movies. Goggle movie. Goggle lady. What does that mean? Goggle lady. Maxima, what do your cryptic messages mean? Bolt-ons, for the love of God. What are bolt-ons? Is it late and I'm like, I can't speak English anymore? What does that mean? I really like your voice. Thank you, Onamatsu. Are you taller than most Japanese guys? I've only dated 2 Japanese guys, and the first one was way shorter than me, and the second one was the same height as me. For the most part, yeah, I'm taller than most Japanese guys. Dummy thick. Did you call me dummy thick? Did you call me dummy thick? Welcome to the world of looking permanently taller. I want to say it gets better as you get older, but it doesn't. Yeah. But stay natural. You guys are so nice. The plastic surgery is also not a fun topic, but because I feel like women who do get plastic surgery get a lot of hate, and like when I say, oh, I don't want plastic surgery, then it's like, oh, then June hates women who do get plastic surgery. I don't give a crap what other people do to their face. I'm just saying for me, it would be a dangerous route. What is my dressing style? Oh, it depends. I don't know if anyone cares, but like as a kid, I was like I had this weird idea that like, it's probably because I was emo and like seen, but I was like, your clothes decide like your personality and like who you can be. I don't know, no one ever told me that, but like I thought like I couldn't wear like Lolita, or I had to be Lolita 24/7. And only until maybe about 2 years ago did I realize that you can just wear whatever the hell you want. So my fashion is just like all over the place. I like wearing Lolita. I like wearing ripped jeans with big ass boots. I like wearing my overall dress. Right now I'm wearing my favorites. This is actually room wear, but I'll wear it outside because I'm a lunatic. And I'm wearing like jeans that I've had since high school, which are like crazy ripped up. But yeah, if I'm asked like what's my fashion sense, it's pretty much like my personality and my speaking style, just like all over the goddamn place. What brands? What brands? Hold on, can I look at my Instagram? Bless, I like that you're like a dude and you're like, what brands? That's so badass. Hold on. Okay. I like this dress. If I mispronounce it, don't make fun of me. Okay, you can make fun of me, but Atelier Period? I don't know. It sounds French. And Metamorphose are like the ones that I favorite the most online. What's this one? Yeah, pretty much all of those are in my bookmarks on Instagram. So true. For so long I was like super gothic, but now I'm more into casual and kawaii fashion as well. Right? Like, I don't know. Who put that idea into our heads? Like if I dressed emo, I could only dress emo, or else I like a poser. I think it was that conversation. Do you guys, especially people who are like seen, or even in the Lolita community, I know it's like, if you wore it casually, then you were like a poser, which is so dumb. Like, just wear whatever you want. I have some Alice and the Pirates boy style EGA stuff in my cupboard, and yeah, Lolita attire, I'm about it. I love it! That's so cool, because like, to me, like, you have that cool badass beard, but you like super know about Lolita. That's so cool. And Jerome says, I would not have plastic surgery on any of my body parts, just be myself or yourself and make changes in a healthy way. That's like, yeah, it's a really good, healthy thought style. What is it? Thinking style? Jesus Christ, there's an actual word for it. That's a really healthy way of thinking. Okay. Hold on. I'm changing my music. What do I want to listen to? It's really hard to find stuff that's suitable on guys in the Lolita space because, well, not many people go for the aristocrat boy style, but yeah, there's not much stuff for it. Oh! If you ever come to Japan, let's go. I saw some stores in Shinjuku and Shibuya that were like used, and I haven't gone to them yet, but online, it seems like they're really well organized. I want to go. I want like Lolita friends. The person that I hung out with yesterday, she's an AV actress as well. She's like super into Lolita, but she was like 10 years ago, or like when she 13 until like 20, she said. And she doesn't dislike the fashion, but she just doesn't do it as much anymore. But it would be so fun to like dress up and hang out in Lolita not cosplay, but fashion. Have I checked out Ouija fashion, RNG? What is that? Ouija. Sounds like Ouija board. Ouija fashion. Ouija fashion. Oh, I love this song. You guys can't hear it. If you're my friend on Discord, you can see what I'm listening to. Ouija fashion, RNG. Or is it Oji? Is it Japanese? Are we saying Oji fashion? Oji fashion. Ah, okay. If I got rid of the RNG, then Oji. Oh, okay, it's Japanese. Oji. Oh, I love it. I like the guy. Wow, I love it. Oji fashion. Oji. I've never heard of it, but I mean, like, I've seen maybe someone who's done the fashion, but I didn't know it was called Oji fashion. It looks good. I like the pants. It's so cute. These guys look great. It's so fun. Mask Lolita. I love it. Oh, I gotta write that down. Oji. Yeah, it's like Oji's like king, right? I know, but like RNG. Ah, that's right. But I call you Bless. Oh, Haru, I will check after the live stream. Thank you. I like that style of thinking. Positive thinking. Yes. I liked your Nobita interview. You came off as well informed and answered all his questions easily. Thank you. I was really nervous about appearing on his channel. Oji. I thought it was like Ouija, like Ouija board. I didn't know. Have you ever watched the Super Bowl? My dad or my stepdad always had like Super Bowl parties, but like I hated my stepdad, so I like associated football with like my dad. So I don't like the Super Bowl. Can you watch the Super Bowl outside of America? You can make fun of me. I don't know. I really don't know. Wearing full Lolita dress would be so fun. I'm not that confident yet. So Maxima, the confidence thing. Yeah, like I always thought like I couldn't, cause like Lolita community can be, or what I've seen and what I've heard is like Lolita community is like kind of toxic. So I was really nervous about ever doing it, and I always stayed away from it. And then finally, I think last month, I wore Lolita for the first time, and like I felt so freaking happy. It was so fun. I felt like myself, like that was like the truest me. I kind of regret not wearing it. So if you don't feel confident right now, please try it out. Even if you do it like just in your room, it just feels so freaking fun. Oh, oh my god, you can watch the Super Bowl in Australia. Wow. If someone is streaming it, you can, but of course it's like super early in the morning in Japan. And if you're like in the bar, like super early in Japan watching football, oh geez. A silent voice? Yeah, I love a silent voice. I read the manga too. I was really into it in college. And yeah, I really love it. I think that movie came out when I first came to Japan. I have one Lolita dress, but I rarely wear it because I'm a mom. Doesn't matter, Michelle. Also, so cool that you're a mom. My favorite Instagrammer just recently became a mom. And she wears Lolita fashion too. The manga is really good. I love A Silent Voice. It's such a good series. Back at universities, we had Super Bowl parties in the UK. What? I didn't even know that was like a worldwide phenomenon. That's so cool. It's 8, and I'll chat for just a little bit more. I'm having a lot of fun. My little one does love when I dress up, though. It's just hard for me to find time. Oh, that's so cool. Like, if you're a mom, you could, like, dress up together. I love it. Like, I have a little sister who's 10 years younger than me, and so, like, as I don't want to say too much personal information, but as a kid, like, when we played dress up together, it was just so much fun. She's like, June. Oh. We would dress up like as like fairy princesses, and she always wanted to be a ballerina or a fairy. Like, I know it's like super cliche, but it was just so much fun. How tall am I? I'm 5'7", which is 171 centimeters. Controversial question. As a vegan, do you eat honey, June? I have bees of my own and would love to gift you some when I visit next. So, super controversial question, and not something I ever wanted to answer on my chat or on my platform, because all my vegan friends are gonna get pissed with me. But I'm okay with honey, depending on where it comes from. So if I don't know where it comes from, I don't eat it. So for example, Mad Bee, if it was honey that you raised with care and love and weren't like abusive to the bees, or didn't like use weird chemicals on them or steroids or any weird crap, then I would eat the honey. I would be so happy. That's so cool. Is that why you're called Mad Bee? But for the most part, if you say that you eat honey, they say that you're not vegan, which is, again, why I don't think any conversation about religion, sexuality, or veganism does anyone any good. But thank you. I would love to eat some of your honey. That's so cool that you're a beekeeper. There's like a woman on TikTok, I think, and she like just rescues bees. But, like, she doesn't wear, like, a suit or anything. Have you guys seen that? And she's, like, picks up bees of, like, the honeycomb with her bare hand. And, like, the queen and all of that. And it's just, like, so cool. Michelle, most bees are in ethical bee farms by choice. Oh, I didn't know that. They could fly away if they don't like it. Is burger a sandwich? Yeah, of course burger's a sandwich. Is that a controversial question? Like, I know, is hot dog a sandwich? Is, like, a controversial thing. But burger is definitely a sandwich. Booger. What booger? Isn't that like the green stuff in your nose? What's a booger? Booger. Sometimes I'm nervous to like Google things that you guys tell me. I'm so afraid that something like that is going to come up. What's a booger? All that's coming up are shoes. I cross-dress from time to time. My room was interesting. Very nice. Love the cross-dressing conversation. You can touch and be unharmed if you're carefully handling the queen. Oh, wow. But is a hot dog a sandwich? According to the Sandwich Society, I think it was. I don't know. I don't remember. I think in New York, like the people who decide what's a sandwich in like New York, I think they said that hot dog was a sandwich. I don't remember. I watched it on like some YouTube channel. To me, a hot dog isn't a sandwich, but it's like not even a fruitful conversation. Yes, my name is Maddie plus B. Maddie B. Or Mad B. I did see that. She definitely knows what she's doing. Oversmoking the bees will make them cranky and distorted, hence why people get stung. Oh. There's sandwich. Ah, Burger Kill is a metal band from Indonesia. Oh. Besides Japan, what other countries do you like the most? I like Mexico. It was kind of like I've never gone alone. Not bad mouthing Mexico, but like I've heard like really scary things, and even my Mexican friends are like, don't ever go alone. But when I went with my friends, it was really fun, and I like Mexican people, like super friendly and super loving and super fun. Mexico was really fun. I went to Canada before, but it was pretty much like the nicer version of America. So I was just like, wait a minute. Like, this is just a cleaner version of the place I just crossed over from. I've been to China, Hong Kong. I didn't really enjoy myself in China or Hong Kong. I don't hate the countries, but I just didn't enjoy myself that much. But I haven't really been all around the world. I've been to Mexico, Canada, most of America. Most of all of America. I've lived in most states in America. Hong Kong, China, Japan. It's pretty much all I've ever been to. But is it not true? Like, Dexter says, do you feel like you get enough sleep? It depends. Sometimes my schedule is like way too packed and I don't get enough sleep. But for the most part, I'm really strict on the amount of sleep that I get. Like, I'll sacrifice work time, like at home work time, if I can, for sleep, if I can get 8 hours. Because the skin under my eyes is really thin. So if I have lack of sleep, then it will show more, like this dark circles. Australia is just reverse Canada. Okay, like I was super. When was this? Like as a kid, like I thought Australian guys were like the hottest thing ever. Like just the way they talk is like so cool. And I have a lot of friends in Australia. So once the pandemic calms down, I probably will visit Australia as like my first outside of Japan trip since moving to Japan about 4 to 5 years ago. But I've heard like scary stories. Like what is it? Like the magpies? Are they called magpies? Like the birds? Why is everything so violent in Australia? Ever been to Texas and where? I have been to Austin, I believe, as a kid. And like I moved pretty much once a year as a kid. So I drove a lot through Texas, like to get to other states. But I've never lived in Texas. I have a friend in Texas. She lives in Austin. Magpies, yeah. I like Australia just looks so wild. Like what was God doing when he made Australia? Like why did he put you guys on hard mode? They will hurt you and steal your food. Heck yeah, please consider a fan. Oh, I would love to. Oh my god. Do I have fans in Australia? I really want. I have an online friend who I play Animal Crossing with. We haven't played recently, but I sent her a lot of presents from Japan. I really want to meet her in person. She's such a sweetheart. Bin chickens? What are bin chickens? Hold on one second. Ryoka, I'll check after the stream. England, Canada, Australia, novice, normal. Is America like the bonus level? Is it like the downloadable content? Bin chickens. Oh, they're so cute. Bin chickens are cute. Oh, I love their heads. Oh god, they really do go in the bins. Wow. Are they like pigeons or seagulls? Bin chickens are cute. I've never heard of them. Oh, they look kind of like vultures, like their heads. Like that, like leathery look. They're really cute. American all done. Ah. Do I still make films with celebrity friends? Oh, films with them. I'm making a film with them next month. And I have an event with them this month. Australia is like the land of killer spiders in my mind. Like, isn't there like the man of war too? That like huge ass jellyfish? Australia, yeah. When I was in college or like finishing up college before I moved to Japan or before I decided to move to Japan, I was like maybe I should be an au pair, you know, like a nanny. And I looked at like Germany, Australia, New Zealand, and what else did I think those are like my biggest countries looking like considering. And New Zealand and Australia just look so much fun, like to live in. But I went with Japan as not an au pair. America is a hellish fan game no one asks for. America's like the parody fan game where like instead of like normal items, everyone just gets a gun for like no reason. I love it. Oh, you guys are so much fun. Bless. All comes down to where you are. I'm in Metro Melbourne, so as a result, I basically see none of the toxic, scary stuff. But like, if you work, I don't know, せっかく, how do you say that in English? Like, isn't that a shame? Like, I mean, you live in like the most hardcore place, and yet you don't get to like battle out with Man of War or like the big ass spiders. Like, or like the kangaroos who like are just like rips. What? Yue, no way. You're really inspiration fashion wise for it. Really? I dress like a lunatic. That's so nice of you to say. Oh my god, your outfit is giving me June today. What? No way. I just like a lunatic. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Do you ever get scary Japanese wildlife like centipedes where you are? Oh, what's that? I was really surprised about like the giant flying cockroaches. Like even if your house, well, even in my apartment that I live in right now, I've never seen them. But when I lived in a share house as a student, the first time I ever saw like a giant flying cockroach, and like my Japanese friends are like, "Oh yeah, that's normal." Like, what? And they're like, "Oh, do you not have cockroaches in America?" And I'm like, "Not flying ones, but like I guess maybe they do. They did fly. I just never saw them fly in America." Ah, buenos dias, Ian. I like your style, but sometimes it is random. I think random is a good, yeah. Want to wrestle like kangaroo? No, we're not going back to the furry conversation. I'm leaving that. Leaving that. Ah. A Junatic? What? I love it. You guys are so fun. Hold on one second. I'd rather drink a nice coffee instead of battle spiders, so it works for me. I'm reading the above chat. Hold on one second. Man of War? Is that a band? I heard a little of Sengoku, but I'm interested in the culture of playing King of Fire. Oh. I've seen flying cockroaches and spider in Florida. Yeah, I was born in Florida, but I didn't grow up there, so I don't remember flying. I just remember jellyfish being a huge problem in Florida as a kid. What do I think about snakes? Oh, I used to be terrified of snakes. Like, my number one fear was snakes growing up. Like, just thinking about them made me, like, get goosebumps and, like, my eyes would start watering. But within the last 3, maybe 4 years, I've started finding them cute. I think it has to do with, like, a lot of posts on Tumblr and Twitter, like, people, like, reptile owners just being more open and sharing their snakes and just showing that they're not scary. And it kind of became normalized for me. And now I think snakes are super cute. Also, I like the way they feel. Their skin. Scales. Snakes are really cute, but they used to be my number one fear. Like, I would have nightmares about snakes. I think moths are terrifying. Moths are so cute! That's me with spiders, but I'm a crazy snake lady. Oh, I want to see your snakes! Boop the snoot. Yeah, the boop the snoot stuff really did it for me. They kind of cured my snake stuff. Takao-san is a nice place for hiking. I'm jealous. Please, have you ever gone? It's my all-time favorite place. Because when I first moved to Japan, I lived around Takao-san. And I would always, like, bike there and hike because it's free, right? Like, I was a super poor student. And I went there yesterday. And I'll probably try and go again maybe next month. It's so nice. And it's really easy to get to from Shinjuku. So if anyone ever visits Japan, please go to Takao-san for hiking. And within the station, there's, well, not within the station, but within the station, there's a way to walk, like, literally 1 minute to an onsen. And it's so freaking nice. I love it. So you can go hiking and then bring a change of clothes and go to the onsen, relax for maybe 2 hours or so, and change and then go home. It's like the best. So Takao-san's not hard at all. So I would say definitely good for beginners. And even if you're like not super fit, there's like really easy trails. Chuosen. I didn't take the Chuosen, but you can take the Keiosen. And there's actually one that goes from Shinjuku to Takao-san. Just, it doesn't stop. It's a one-way train for like 400 yen. Moths are cute when they're in pictures, but I'm literally scared for my life if there's one near my presence. I don't know why, but like all the girls that I've ever dated were like terrified of moths or like bugs, especially moths. But I always thought it was so cute. Like they're like, yeah, and they like grab onto you. That's so cute. I know it's not what we're talking about. Aomori. Aomori. No, I think I've only ever been to Oyama and Takao-san. I pretty much like continuously hike around Takao-san because it's really easy to go and it's a really important mountain for me. What? Oh wow. It's a good, yeah, onsen's really nice. It's not like super fancy, but that's why I like it. They kind of raised the prices recently, and I don't know what it's like for guys, but the one for women is really, really nice. It's like my favorite one. It's like almost pure white, and it's really big, so a lot of people can go in. But there's an onsen there that's just like pure white, and once you get out of there, like your skin is just white, super white, and just super soft. I love it so much, but it's really, really hot. So sometimes I can't get all of my chest in for very long. Like I have to get out, go back in. But that's what onsen is like. Bugs are the devil. No! Lately I've really liked bug girls, like bug girl art. So no bug hate. Oh, moths only live for a little bit. I didn't know that. Arima onsen. Oh wait, Arima onsen. I've never heard anything about it. I'm a strong woman, strength, discipline, and my boyfriend is a strong man, so we started to do writing. And when I started thinking this cardio stuff is fun, I got calf inflammation. No! Like white, like pale, or like healthy white. Oh, like a healthy white, because it's just, I think whatever the nyokozai, like the bath salt that they're using, just kind of changes your skin white or like lightens your skin tone. And it makes it, and like the onsen makes your skin like shiny. So just super healthy. It feels really nice. I'm gonna try and go. I want to see what it's like to like go hiking, onsen, and then the next day have a shoot and see like if that affects like my skin anyway. Oh, and Kobe. I haven't been to Kobe. Do you feel like you fit in more with Japanese culture or society or America? No, because like in Japan, like no matter how well you speak Japanese or what your nationality is, like even if you have Japanese citizenship and you've lived in Japan for like 50 years and speak fluent Japanese and have a Japanese name, have been naturalized, you're always going to be like gaijin. So fit in, I enjoy myself more in Japan than I ever did in America. But I wouldn't say I fit more into Japanese culture than I do with America. But I do feel like more at home and enjoy myself more in Japan. But I wouldn't use the word fit in. What am I drinking? Oh, I'm drinking jasmine tea. Bug girls are okay, but normal bugs creep me out. Okay. What kind of prevention am I on? I don't know the name of my medicine. I do take a pill, but I don't know the name. I just get it from a clinic near my home. If that was the answer, I don't know if that's what you meant by prevention. Because I have a hormonal IUD and it's giving me a hard time after. Oh, I was like considering getting an IUD, but I heard like only nightmare stories about it, and it seems really painful to like get it in and get it out. So I just went with the pill. But I do know that the pill, like one of my friends, she doesn't take the pill, and she's an actress, so I'm like, wow, because she said that it makes her really sick with like the hormonal stuff. But for me, I don't have any. I think the pill actually makes my skin look better, and this area bigger. Why did Weeaboo Desk get? Why did your comment get blocked? Thyroid gland. Oh, my mom takes stuff for thyroid gland too. We respect the monster girls here. June, do you have any tips on fading stretch marks? Sorry, this seems to the mean comment. Oh no, it's okay. I'm stretch marks, like that's something I was really shocked about during the Japanese industry too. Like even super super skinny girls. I'm not gonna say anyone's name, but pretty much. Oh no, even if I don't say anyone's name, every single woman that I've worked with on set and guy, somewhere on their body there's stretch marks, and even a guy that I dated, he was like super super thin. He had stretch marks on his thighs and around his butt. So it made me realize like, oh, not just big people have stretch marks. Like it's really really normal, which is something I was really happy about with joining the industry and like just growing up. I was like, wow. So I don't actively try to like erase my stretch marks. I have them on my hips. But what I think does really help is healthy, like I know, but like my advice is just gonna be kind of boring, right? Like it's probably everything you've seen. For me, what helps with my skin, or like I get red marks really easily, so hot baths every single day, and then really good diet. I only eat like vegetables, and I use like Lush body cream. That really helps. It really helps with my skin, and then really boring and kind of corny, but like self love. Like again, like I said, most people have stretch marks, and everyone I know, especially in the industry, like they don't even think twice about stretch marks. It just doesn't matter, and no one's ever been like, oh, how do I erase my stretch marks? In the industry, it's just like already accepted, which I really like. Ah. Oh, I have stretch marks. Oh, wait, hold on. Miss. Ah, Miss, ありがとうございます。Thank you. Kyohei kun, oyasumi. I so many fun comments. Stretch marks are really common, I think, in Asian, and that's okay. I think it's useful actually knowing that it's common in the street. Yeah, it really is common. Even like I hate using this word, but like the lolly actresses, like the ones who usually play like younger women, even they have stretch marks, and I was like really surprised because there's like really really small girl and just seeing like stretch marks on her body, and I was like, oh, okay. But I will admit, like in college when I would look at them, because I used to teach surfing, and I have them on my hips, and it would just be really awful for me. But then like now I don't even care like at all. But I think that there's people who make fun of your stretch marks or like anything about you, like you don't even want their approval in the first place. And people who are worth hanging out with and getting close to aren't gonna care about it. And no Japanese person has ever been like, ew, gross stretch marks to me, like ever. And if they did, I would just be like, I don't give a shit. I'm petanco. I said petanco at 20, and when stretch marks appear on my chest, I celebrate. That's so cute! I weighed 250 pounds when I was 16 and 24. A stretch mark. Yeah! Stretch is looking. Stretch marks. Yeah, I have them on my hips. But again, like my hips are like the reason that I get work, so I really liked I dated this girl. She was like really tan and she had stretch marks, but they're like a creamy color, so that they look so beautiful. Breast growth is breast growth. Yes. I could probably squat, bench, and deadlift you, Jin. No, I don't think so. I could probably squat, deadlift, and bench you, Hyrule. When I was younger, Matt D says, when I was younger, I hated my stretch marks, but now I generally don't think twice about them. Yeah, I know. We cared about so much as a kid. They're no different than your natural beauty marks they make you. I really did care a lot as a kid, especially like in my third, fourth year of college. It was like something that I actively tried to eliminate. Stretch marks on hips. I honestly like them. Yeah, a lot of like, how do I say, erotic artists lately have included stretch marks on their art, especially around like the stomach area. I really like it. But I did think like as a kid, I was like stretch marks equal fat. But then again, like I said, like joining the industry and seeing like stretch marks, and then also dating slender people who have stretch marks, I was like, oh, everyone has them. It's just like growth. Funny, I have none on my tummy from my baby. Oh, really? But lots on my thighs. It's so cool that you gave birth. Like that just blows my freaking mind. Like I don't want to be like creepy, but like I don't know, like my favorite Instagrammer recently gave birth, and like every time she uploads on her stories or something about like anything about like her birth or baby, I'm just like, that's so freaking cool. Like you created life. Like that's so badass. Hi June, where do you typically get your erotic wear from? My GF has gained a bit of weight and getting to her mentally. Wanted to buy some lingerie to make her feel better, but it's so expensive. So there is my favorite brand. I get pretty much everything from studios or from fans, but there is a brand that every single JV actress is like obsessed with, and I love it too. Hold on, lingerie. But if she's gained a lot of weight and if she has like a similar body type than me, only T-back, like thongs, are gonna fit her probably. Hold on. So this is like every girl in the industry's favorite brand. And that's where I get most of mine. Hold on. My figure's very close to you. Oh, okay. Again, it's called Salute by Wako. But my breasts aren't very big. But the underwear in that brand, like they're all like flowers and super gorgeous. So if she's not feeling too confident about her body and she got that as a present, I feel like it would kind of cheer her up. They're all really, really beautiful. Everything from that line is just gorgeous. Kids are great, total pain, but mostly great. I don't know, I love kids. Like my first job ever, I worked at I don't know if I should say personal information, but my first job ever was working as a daycare lady at like a special needs school, or children with special needs. Like growing up, I mean, pretty much all up until I moved to Japan, I always worked with kids. And just so, kids are so much fun. Do you think stretch marks and little imperfections are accepted in JV? Because in Western, it seems like you gotta bleach certain areas, remove body hair, and it's just... Yeah, because, like, body hair is, like... I mean, they have freaking, like, armpit hair films, right? So, stretch marks are never addressed, ever. Like, even super... Like, against slender girls and people like me, stretch marks are never like, oh, you gotta cover that up. Never. And that's one of the appeals I really like. And then, like, hair down there... They also let you choose. Like, my agency has never said, like, you gotta remove your hair. And even if I'm on, sometimes when I talk to studios, they're like, don't remove your hair. Or, but I've been asked twice to shave for a film. But you could say yes or no. Like, if you want the job and the job requirement is shave, then you shave. But one of my friends, she was told to shave, and she was like, no. And she showed up, because they thought she was joking, and she showed up unshaved, like down there, and the director was like, like, ree. Stalker's waiting room. She's decent size up top, but her stomach really bothers her. Oh, she's vegan too, by the way. Definitely buy her a nice pair of lingerie and just let her know that you love her body. That's so sweet. Do you keep every underwear after filming so you have a great collection for a year from the debut? It depends. If I really like something or I'm really close to the producer, like if I'm like, oh, this is so cute, then they're like, oh, we'll give it to you. But most of the time, it gets put on auction after the film releases. Like we take a picture of me in it and then I sign it and it's like, oh, this is what I wore during the film, and they'll put it up for auction. But sometimes they'll give it to me. So I have a pretty good collection. But then also, like, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but like at events, like sometimes I'll give it away as a present, like my underwear. Why did Yue's comment get blocked? It's just a seal. Okay. So I'll chat for maybe like 3-5 more minutes. Ronnie, it's okay, don't worry. I've never smoked in my life. So maybe 3 to 5 more minutes because I gotta work tomorrow. Dangerous seal. Why did the seal get blocked? Am I gonna sleep? I'm gonna take a bath and then go to bed. I frankly do tell her that pushes time. It's rough for growth. Oh, Stalker, you're such a good partner. That's so nice. I do think women have it tough. I think that a lot. But I think men have it tough in other ways. Do you want to share your recent movie? What was my recent movie? Yariman Wagon. If you are into that kind of stuff, please buy it on R18. I'm really excited for that film. The Japanese reviews are really funny. I'm going to post those later. Augustine says, hi Jen, I asked you about 2 weeks ago if you could interview Kawakami Nanami, but last night she said she's retiring. Oh no! Maybe I can try and interview her after she retires? I don't know. If she's open to it, it just depends. Kawakami Nanami. Yariman Wagon! Okay. So I will say good night now. You guys are so fun tonight. I can't believe we had that many weird conversations. Oh, really? I'll post a link on Twitter. I think someone posted the English link on Twitter. Oh, has it not? It's got to be on there for sure. Because if it releases on Fonza, then there's got to be the R18 link. Because they're the same company, right? Thank you, Noodle. Thank you, Madvi. Thank you, Ronnie. Tsuzushi, I want to take the chance to keep working hard, doing your best. I'm glad I found the opportunity. actresses like you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ah, Crimes, good night. Ah, thank you, M50D. Good night, June. Ebisu Muscatsu. I have some friends in the Muscats, but not my cup of tea, but I like cheering them on. Thank you. Good night. Love you guys. That was really fun. That was so much fun. I love so much. Thank you guys. Good night. Okay.